All right, so what do we need to make our bread? Here's a set of videos of all the things that we need. Salt, sugar, yeast. We use Fleischmann's traditional yeast. We need a 2-cup measuring cup. This is where we're gonna get the yeast going. We need a regular 1-cup measuring cup. That's just for measuring in the flour. Set of measuring spoons. I've got a fork here that I'm gonna use to stir up the yeast and sugar when we put it in. We need flour. This recipe calls for a lot of white flour, but a little bit of whole wheat flour, so you're gonna need both of those. If you want to make some interesting flavored bread, you need those ingredients. In this particular case, I've got thyme, oregano, dried onion flakes, and some homegrown and dried rosemary. You're going to need some kind of a mixer. This is the mixer that we have. Even if you're doing it by hand, that's fine. This particular mixer has a dough hook on it, so if you do have this mixer, that's what you're going to need. We have some wet ingredients, so I just got a little plate that I can put gooey, sticky stuff on. We have another measuring spoon. This is going to be for our wet ingredients, and some kind of regular vegetable oil. Then over here, we need a big bowl to put the dough in to rise in the oven. I've got a tea cloth to put on top of that when it goes into the oven. Obviously, we need something to bake our bread in. I've got prepped up here for 2 batches. Basically, you need 2 bread pans. And we've got some metal pans and some glass pans. Currently, for the bread to rise, I've got the oven set to 160. We have some cooking spray just to line these things before we put the dough in. Obviously some oven mitts. And some drying racks for afterwards. So there you go. That's what we need to be able to make our bread.